Oh, hello again. I'm on my own today. It was a bit of a last minute thing. I've got work this afternoon, so I've only got like an hour or two maximum really. So I've came back to this place where I found the mortar bomb. Alright. Now, I know you shouldn't do this, but I'm a bit stupid. Yeah, I've been thinking all night and I've looked on the internet and I think it's a dud one. So I'm going to have a look. Alright. So, let's find out. So, this is the mortar bomb. I've dug it back up again. Unfortunately, I have started to clean it up a little bit, but it's definitely a dud because there's nothing in there. It's completely, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's completely empty, yeah? So I'm going to take that home with me. Really happy about that. The only thing is the tail fin's a bit rotten on it. It's rotted off a bit, but I might be able to save a bit of it, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do when we get home with it. But yeah, very happy. That is a dud because it means I can take it home. There's nothing in it at all, and all that's fell out is a load of rust and muck. So who knows, if we're lucky I might find another one. Yeah, very happy about that. It's been bugging me for about since I found it, well, 2 days ago. So I've had to come back now and get it. I'll be honest with you, I've had to come back and investigate it anyway. So let's see what else we can find. So, because unfortunately the tail fin has actually holes in it, it's rusted terribly, so it's actually corroded really bad. Look, it's just falling to bits, to be honest. So I'm going to run the electric drill over it when I get home, and then I'll try and put some of that, preserve it with a bit of wax or whatever. At least I know I can dip it in wax and it won't hurt it. I might even paint it in some rust-proof paint so it don't rust anymore, but I'll run it over the electric drill, but I don't want to knock it about too much because it's just going to fall to bits, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, this must be just iron, but still nice. Oh yes. I found a bit of a bicycle. I believe this is just a dump area, I do, for the army, because there's that many bits of metal in here, and barrels and bits of old metal wire and stuff. I'm digging a lot of signals here, but when I dig it, all I find is like a load of rust. But I don't actually find anything, so I haven't got much hope from this spot, apart from the bomb, obviously, that was the best thing, but I don't actually hold much hope for anything else. But who knows, we'll have a go. I think when I clean that off, that's actually a bullet tip I just found. It's got like a flat end. Well, I think they're bullets anyway. They look like bullet tips, but they don't really look long enough, but I found a few of them now. Good. So what I'm finding a lot of is this sort of rusted up wire. I think it's barbed wire originally. So yeah, I'm going to try and avoid this little bit of area here because this is all I'm finding. But hey, you see what I mean? Rust. I seem to be detecting a lot of this. But let's try again. I've only got about an hour left, so let's see what we find. So a massive wire or a bit of string or something? Not quite sure. Probably won't keep that, to be honest. Yeah. So another bit of rubbish metal. This gives a really good signal for some reason. So fortunately, it's very overgrown at the minute. So I think we're gonna have to come back in winter time, because I know over there's a lot of old bottles and that, but you can't really get to them because the nettles are about 5 foot tall. So yeah, I'll try and avoid these signals, but we'll see what we can do, because it's just hard, because sometimes they don't jump and then another time they do. So that's the signals, that is, not me. I'm not jumping. That bloody rock again. Hang on a minute, I'll try and do this one-handed. Hang on. See it? I hate this stuff. Absolutely hate this stuff. It's well annoying. Oh, it's like Jurassic Park out here. Look at the top of plants there. It looks like, it does look like the movie Jurassic Park here. I'm just waiting for a Tyrannosaurus to run across. So this is a sort of junk that's in here. An old barrel, petrol barrel or whatever. Yes, there's a lot of, because these barrels are rusted and broken down, there's a lot of bits of metal everywhere, and it gives a really good signal, unfortunately. So I'm just going to do a little bit in this area, but unfortunately the nettles, the grass and the nettles are a bit too high, so I think winter time is going to be the time we can have a proper look. But we'll just give it a quick go for the next half hour, because I've only got half hour left, so let's see what we get, yeah? So another 1942 bullet, first one, but unfortunately I hit it with a spade, because it was quite deep. But yeah, first one. So what is this? No idea. If it's anything good, let me know. I'll come back and get it. but we're not taking it out of here, to be honest. There's a second one. Yeah, I think in winter time when this has all died down, this is going to be a very good spot here. Nice. Another one of these springs. Can anyone tell me what they're from or what they're off? Cool. I think that's another bullet tip. You can just see the hole in the bottom. Nice. So I'm about to start making my way back to the car. I'm going to leave the detector out because I'm heading back a little bit early because I don't want to be late for work. So like I say, I'm glad I went and found out that bomb was safe, and I'm glad it actually was safe when I got here. I thought it would be, you know, because there's a lot of blanks and stuff in this garden, in this forest. There's a lot of blanks, so I thought I can't imagine using live bombs, and even if they were, you wouldn't just. It was so close to the surface, I can't imagine just leaving it on the ground. So anyway, that's good. So I'll preserve that. Try and preserve it when I get home. It is a bit rough, to be honest. So we'll see what we can do with it. So yeah, let's start heading back to the car, and I'll do a couple of holes on the way back, and that'll be it for today. A bit of a horseshoe now. Yeah, I've moved to a different spot now because there was just a lot of metal rubbish there. I'm just going to do this little bit here, and that's it really for today. Alright, you have to be careful with in the woods. Yeah, open manhole covers. Alright, you can get like drains and everything, cisterns, a lot. So you have to be very careful, yeah? Because if you fell down that and broke your leg, we're like a mile from the car. We don't even get bumpers on cars like that anymore. I bet you somewhere, someone needs a bumper for a classic car they're restoring and they can't get one anywhere, and there's one here in the bush. Oh, I don't know. People litter everywhere, it's terrible. So that's it from me today, guys. I've not had too long, only about an hour and a half really, because it's about a half-hour walk from the car and about another half-hour back, and I've got work this afternoon, so I can't be all day, I'm afraid. So we didn't find much, but I hope you enjoyed it. We will come back for a full day soon. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, sharing the videos. Hope you all have a great week, and see you next time. Oh, actually, just before that, I'm about to do a roundup at home actually. So I'll see you in a minute technically, yeah? Alright? So unfortunately, the tail fin on this bomb, there's not a lot left of it, to be honest. I'm struggling to save this bit. In fact, it broke off a little bit, it's cracked. So I'm actually not going to do any more to it. But the tail fin just, I'll be honest, the mud was the only bit holding it together. And it's just disintegrated into dust. So, but at least you can see what it was. And if I can save that little bit, which I think I can, still looks quite cool, doesn't it? But I don't know if I'm going to paint it yet, or what I'm going to do with it yet. I think I'm going to paint it, to be honest, in red oxide, so it don't rust anymore. Well, reduces it, should we say, because it is really bad. And I'm just going to get these light bits off and just leave. I'm not going to do much more with it now. So this is the roundup. Now I was only hunting for about 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, but this is the only stuff I brought back with me. So first off, 4 shell casings, 1942, blank ones again. I believe these are bullet tips. Now, where this bomb was, these come from as well, and the other stuff in this video, it's all from the same area. But unfortunately, everything seems really rotted, so I think the soil there is really wet. So I think it's a bit, I think that's what's unfortunately left these in such poor condition. Now, at the minute, it's in red oxide. I've rubbed it down the best I can, and I've just red oxided it. And I'm going to paint it in a black hammerite or something very rust proofing, if you know what I mean. Fortunately, as you can see, it's in a really bad way. The tail fin, I actually struggled to keep the tail fin. There's the only fin that survived, and I struggled to keep that one actually. You can see it has been fired. But yeah, and if you look in here, well, you can't really see. You can see the threads that are on the edge there still. There you go. But there's nothing in there. There's absolutely nothing in there. That's why I brought it back. So yeah, boys and girls, don't touch this sort of stuff, yeah? Unless you're a bit like me, who's a bit of, well, stupid, some people would say, but I'm glad I went back and looked anyway, because this was bugging me, because I thought it was cool. It's just a shame the tail fin's rusted away as bad as it has, but who cares, do you know what I mean? It's still nice, isn't it? So, we're going back soon. You never know what we're going to find, but yeah, let's hope we find something good. I'd like to find some coins now. I've only ever found them 2 coins, and I haven't found no more, so That's what I'm hoping for next time or the time after, but I definitely would like a coin. So, see you next time, and thanks for watching.